Next up, we have the beautiful Janiece and Jessica.
Her beauty was beyond more than most could bear. She's like the woman in your dream. Curves that could pierce and curl your hair. With goals and aspirations that surpassed any other. As smooth as a diamond, she was priceless. As wise as can be, there was no stopping her inevitable reach. Just a glimpse of her would create this curiosity. A curiosity that killed and made most want to come back. Independent from the rest, she was her own breed, her own nest. One of a kind, a ruthless sight that if seen would ravel your mind. As free as the sea, with no boundaries, making waves for the future. Her precious qualities could not compare. Turning heads everywhere. Not only was she a woman of determination and strength, she was a woman of open arms, as inviting as could be. Mi casa, su casa. So unaware of her power and beauty, the Marilyn Monroe of her time, on the top of all her glory, with a twist of salsa, danzón, y guaguancó. In her presence, you just felt at home. No worries to consider, no place to wither. For all the world to see, she was always ready for anything. Drums in every corner, playing her heartbeat. Ready to boom, ready to explode, ready to be the next reigning star. The elite knew her name. She was honored with the highest of all fame. There is no denying her passion and soul. She's your family, best friend, and lover. A joy beams out of you, knowing you're part of her. She has made her place in history. She is your forbidden paradise. So many fought for her love, only one bachelor stood out, one above. He had a strong vision for her, and she falls blindly in love. A marriage that would last a lifetime. A union made with a man that everyone says will complement her. A man that will elevate and strengthen their future. All wanted to invest in her. All wanted to have a piece. He won the grand prize of her heart and family. The man of strength and invincibility will now be her savior. She needed guidance and a man to protect her from all the gamblers. Lustrous water for her to reign. Together they would be a force no one could break. Slithering in like a snake, with schemes that went unseen. Overnight you hear her cries from a distance. Slowly she started appearing with a doubtful personality. With bumps and bruises, quickly she realizes his intentions were no longer bright, but cruel, stripping her of her rights, one by one, so slowly, unnoticeable to the human eye. She cautions the people of his truths to the best of her ability. She sends out warnings to her people so she can see and they can see another morning. Few believed and fled. Others brainwashed continued to follow his lead. You think you know someone until you know someone. Surprise! Here he really is, naked and free to abuse and take advantage of thee. When you're caught in the middle of the turmoil, all you could do is agree and move on. But you can't see the damage until it's all done. A being woman no longer in charge of her land, stripped from her beauty, never to be touched again, never to be touched by another man. She was no longer in charge of her property, her business, her home, or her meals. It was all for him. Everything is different. Everything has changed. Destiny for her was doomed when he took over and reigned on that day. Oh, how she longs to be widowed. Oh, how she longs to take a stand. Where is that light that shined through the Caribbean Sea? Where is that might? There was no stopping what she would be. Is it him? He's destroying her. They cried. But now they have no say. They're just spectators watching her die. Countless have died trying to save her, reminiscing on the woman she used to be, praying that once again she'd be the woman of their dreams. Her beauty stripped, her strength ripped, her glow so faded, no longer a mystery. She is now history. Forgotten, shoved under the depths of the ocean, barely breathing. Trying to get somewhere for another chance. Some sign of hope where there was none. Under his control. Her potential lost in the wind. Despair of a kind that you cannot bear. Most are so unaware they speak of her as if nothing is wrong. It's all a facade, a front. For those who truly don't know, forbidden paradise becomes a term so real, she can't even reveal. As her life faded, so did those around her, as he now ruled all of them. He was the one with the say, and no one dare utter his cruelty, or they would be put to shame. It was the death of her power and independence. Domination like no other. Many stepped in for her freedom, including the land of the free. But everything kept going wrong. His dominance and wit had built a fortress so undeniably strong. How can one man who has nothing on Spain, an entire country, be so feared? It's insane! No one shall muster up the courage to face him or his forbidden paradise. Where is our Jose Marti of today? And if the hits weren't bad enough, 55 years later, it seems Cuba is all rough, gone, wasted and empty. Where is that land that Christopher Columbus once said? Esta es la tierra más bella que ojos humanos han visto. Cuba libre, mentiritas. It isn't just a drink you order at the bar. It is our dream for a land lost in time. She's her people's Juliet. She is our forbidden paradise.
Wow.